Hello and welcome to the Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Saturday, November 23rd. We'll start with a surface weather depiction here. You can see high pressure is dominating southern Idaho's weather. There is some snow and rain moving through the panhandle and into western Montana, but that's not going to make anywhere near us today. And so we're looking for temperatures to be about the same as yesterday. There'll still be some cloud cover, although not as much as yesterday. And you can see temperatures in the middle upper 40s for much of the eastern Magic Valley and lower Snake River Plain anyway. There is some patches of fog and stratus that will keep places from north and east of Idaho cooler than the rest of the Snake River Plain. And overnight lows will be dropping considerably. We don't expect a return of that stratus really, and so temperature is getting cooler. A lot of teens in this very light purple area. Okay, on Sunday, this is when the first of a couple of storms moves through. Here you can see there's a mixture of rain and snow and some high elevation snow for southern Idaho. So we'll get into how that evolves. This storm is the lighter of the two, and we're not expecting to have anything near, with the exception of the Snake River Plain, where we might end up putting out a winter weather advisory. Even the snow accumulations in the mountains should actually be kind of light for them. Let's see what happens. First of all, it's threat of precipitation. You can see here it's mostly affecting these northwest extreme end of Lemhi County and here along the Idaho-Montana border in the Yellowstone area. And it intensifies a little bit for the afternoon. So for a Sunday afternoon, though, is when the snow really kicks in, but it's still less than an inch, and it's mostly, above the Ashton area and over here on Galena Summit and into the Stanley Basin. Okay, maximum temperatures on Sunday. This will be our warmest day out of the 7-day forecast. So temperatures almost reaching 50 in the Snake River Plain, reaching 50 in the lower elevations of the eastern Magic Valley. So fairly mild day. You can see though that the winds during the afternoon pick up mostly from American Falls up to Idaho Falls and the highland locations in between. Also, it's picking up on the ridges here. And in the early evening hours, it begins to spread and intensify. And after this, it will kind of die down for the late night hours. You can see the threat of precipitation starts to spread to the south a little bit more, although still not really much of a threat in the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley, where most of the large cities are. So here's how it looks like for Sunday evening. It's been less than an inch every 6 hours. Now we're finally getting pockets of, 1 to 2 inches here in some of these elevations. And it is definitely more of it is focused now from west Yellowstone all the way down to south of Montpelier. And then for the late night hours, it just continues to be this really light snow. And so if you add up all the snow from even late Saturday night, there's a chance of some flurries up in the max-in area. We'll get to that in a little bit here. Here's the overnight low temperatures. You can see definitely cooling off, especially in the central Idaho mountains where we lose the cloud cover. Still some cloud cover over here, keeping things a little bit more mild than the night before. So here's the snow totals. So 1 to 2 inches in the Island Park area for the 24-hour period, basically early Sunday morning through early Monday morning. Less than an inch in the Stanley Basin, less than an inch in Chalice. Probably around an inch over Galena Summit, and hardly anything at all down here. A lot of this maybe because it's rain, but there's also even not a lot of rain expected with this. Okay, here is Monday's outlook. You can see we're looking at nearly all snow. I will say this, there is a chance for in the afternoon in lower elevations for it to change over to rain, or I should say at least mix with rain. So here's snowfall from Monday morning. This is just a 6-hour period. You can see it does spread into the Snake River Plain. Few areas, pockets where they're sort of sheltered, but definitely on this side of the Snake River Plain where you start getting the upslope flow, we are getting some light snow. It continues into the midday to afternoon hours here through 5 p.m. Notice it's really starting to pick up here in Custer County and in the higher elevations around the Wood River Basin, and even here in Galena Summit. You can see it's getting, into the, again, 1 to 2 inch range for that time frame. Here's the maximum temperatures. You can see we're struggling now to get it. Very few places getting to 40 degrees. Most places in the 20s and 30s. So much colder on Monday. Here are the wind speeds as well. In the morning, this would be enough to move some snow although there won't be a whole lot down there. And as this front goes through, you notice that most of the strong winds are staying south of the Snake River Plain, staying in the southern end of the eastern Magic Valley. That continues into the evening hours, and after 11 p.m. They do stay up at about 5 miles per hour or less than what you see here. And here's the overnight lows for Monday night. You can see considerably colder, especially in the central Idaho Mountains, where we'll actually get some partial clearing. Now we do have some technical difficulties with the slide presentation. I was not able to load total storm total for the 24 hours from Monday morning through Monday night till Tuesday 5 a.m. So I'll just tell you that in the central Idaho Mountains, it's from 1 to 3 inches at road level. So it does continue into the evening hours. In the Snake River Plain, we're basically looking at 0 in places like Shoshone to something less than 1 inch in Burley, 1 to 2 inches in Pocatello, less than 1 inch in Blackfoot, Idaho Falls, and Rexburg. And then in the Island Park area, 1 to 2 inches. Driggs also 1 to 2. And not till you get down to Montpelier and Soda Springs area where it gets up to 1 to 3. So this is a light snowfall event, but it's not just a skiff of snow. This is the extended forecast. If you want to look at this in detail, you can pause it, but we are continuing to look at continued threat of snow every day during this period, with the heaviest days likely sometime Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day, or Friday. That's all I have. If you have any additional questions, you can always telephone us 24/7 at this telephone number here, or check out the weather yourself at weathers.gov/Pocatello. If you have any comments or feedback for the content of the briefing, email our webmaster here. Thanks for watching.